This is how the first Grand Lodge was created. From then on, international Freemasonry became firmly organized. As well, the original ethics of Freemasonry, builders' lodges, were replaced by the secret political aims of ideological, that is, idealistic Freemasonry. The literary men and politicians, and the intellectuals and Jews, who then joined the new lodges, distorted the meaning of what was previously well-received Freemasonry. The aim of this new association was world dominance, to be the political leaders of all people. All lodges of the world are, in one way or another, integrated into an official World Freemason organization, openly or disguised. This World Freemasonry, and with it all lodges, is, firstly, international, secondly, anti-religious oriented, especially anti-Christian, thirdly, led exclusively by Talmudic Jewry. The Jew, Brother Dr. Gustav Karpeles, wrote in the publication of the B'nai B'rith Order, exclusively Jewish lodges in 1902, quote, "The conception of Freemasonry is of Jewish origin. The founder is considered King Solomon, who reigned during Israel's greatest time. An important portion of the customs relate to the building of the Solomon Temple. Most words and descriptions are of Hebrew origin." End quote. In 1914, the Jew Cohen was head of the Alliance of Germany's Grand Lodges, that organization which included all lodges, even the so-called national lodges. The Protestant preacher Habicht had to testify before court, quote, "I have to further admit that there is a Jewish content in the rituals of our Grand Lodge," end quote. This Grand Lodge is one of the national lodges. All of the secret words, passwords, etc. are taken from the Hebrew language.
You were both in Skull and Bones, the secret society.
It's so secret we can't talk about it.
What does that mean for America? The conspiracy theorists are going to go
I'm
wild.
sure they are. I don't know. I haven't seen the web.
Number 322? You both were members of Skull and Bones, a secret society at Yale. What does that tell us?
Not much, because it's a secret.
And the secular nation-state of Israel. There seems to be no real recollection of how this star became attributed to David. There is no mention of this Star of David in biblical scripture, and has only been used to represent the Jews since the Middle Ages. Before then, the menorah was the symbol of Jewish identity. The star was known as the Seal of Solomon, the great king. Some believe that God inscribed this seal on a ring for Solomon himself. Others believe this is simply an invention by medieval Arabic writers. Still others believe that the seal was invented even earlier by the Hellenistic Jews around 3rd century Egypt. Legend says the seal was given to Solomon by one of his wives, an Egyptian, who was daughter of the Pharaoh. This marriage would create an alliance between Israel and Egypt. The ring was believed to invoke and command demons. The use of this symbol began to spring up in 17th century Germany, originally only representing the Zionist community. In Islam, the one who possesses this seal will become the beast of the earth and will return to punish the unbelievers. 6 points, 6 outer triangles, a 6-sided hexagon, the seal of Solomon. Perhaps the reason that the Star of David, the Israelite king, whose line would produce Jesus of Nazareth, is never mentioned in the Bible is because it does not exist, or at least by that name. But the Bible does appear to address another star, whose worship parallels that of Moloch, whose symbol is a star, the same star.
Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch, and the star of your god, Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon.
Remphan was believed to be an Assyrian god of the planet Saturn, Moloch, Satan.